Hey guys, my name is Joanna Ruckenstein. I'm a motivational coach working out of Montreal, Quebec in Canada. And my life's work is basically trying to help people be confident in their daily lives. And that stems from the fact that when I was growing up, I've always been an introvert. I've always sort of kept to myself, quiet. I like peace. I like sort of doing things on my own. And I did have some bullies in my life that tried to bring me down, that tried to say that I was, ugly, or that they pulled up my skirt when I was, my uniform skirt when I was in elementary school, and made fun of me, pushed me down in the snowbank, at recess time. Um, and that just, of course, it made me mad because I didn't stick up for myself. And so now all I want to do is help people stick up for themselves, and I do it in my daily life. And so I want to help you. And that's basically my goal. Where do I start? Well, let me give you an example of something that happened to me when I was probably 9, 10 years old. Actually, I don't exactly remember how old I was, but I think it was around then. I used to have a friend. I won't name her, but well, a friend. Yeah, right. We were at her house, and we used to like ride our bikes to the park and hang out and stuff. But this time we were at her house, and she said, "Oh, I need to go get something in the garage." And she lived right down the street from me. So anyway, we're in a garage, and she turns off the light and says, "I'll be right back," and locked me in the garage. And all of a sudden, her mother must have pulled up in her car and used the clicker to open up the garage door, and so it went up. And I was so freaked out, I just ran out and I ran directly home. And I just couldn't believe, like, what the hell? Why had she done that to me? And she was like a bully. We used to ride our bikes to the park, and sometimes she would just ride her bike into mine, and push it forward. And I was like, I don't understand. Friends don't do this to each other. And I never sort of confronted her about that. I just sort of like accepted it, and I stayed friends with her. And I didn't necessarily get feedback from the people that were close to me saying, this girl is bad news. You need to stay away from her. And because I was a loner, maybe I didn't express so much what was happening to me. And basically, none of that is important now because I'm 39 years old and I've learned to fight my own battles. I also do choose my battles. I don't like, yell at people all the time if they're having a bad day and they're taking it out on me. I'm just like, hey, like, take a second and, you know, your stuff is your stuff. My stuff is my stuff. Leave me alone. But so if you have people like this in your life, toxic people in your life, and this wasn't the only girl that was in my life or the only person that was in my life that was toxic. I had plenty of other people that I called friends, which I never should have called my friends. They were just bad news. So if you have people like this in your life, of course, like, notice it. And if you can't sort of work with them to develop a better relationship,